heights just a grow and the bliss just a show and a humble me more and more. The more that I learn, show the little that I know, and it humble me more and more. The truth set me free and encourages me as it humble me more and more. Humble me more and more. There is so much to fear, they say, so many unknowns. There are those who would scorch the face of the earth in a selfish game of thrones. Some have learnt of the mysteries and are forcing the world to comply. But give thanks, the source of the sacred is encoded in when I tune into the frequency, none of the stains of adversity distract from the real I know. On the power I'm connected to, yes, it just a humble me more and more. The heights just a grow and the bliss just a show and a humble me more and more. The more that I learn, the little that I know, and it humble me more and more. The truth set me free and encourages me as it humble me more and more. Humble me more and more. When I tune into the frequency, none of the stains of adversity distract from the real I know. Of the power I'm connected to, yes, it just a humble me more and more. The heights just a grow and the bliss just a show and a humble me more and more. The more that I learn, show the little that I know, and it humble me more and more. The truth set me free and encourages me as it humble me more and more. Humble me more and more. I used to be so sure of things, and life began to change. The world becomes a smaller place, an overcrowded stage. Ambition is the overkill, but I am not its slave. So I take a way to take a breath and think how I behave as I let go of the expectations. I start to feel everything go dark. A newfound sense find its activation, blazing wildfire from my heart. One night ignited, find its way, and everything following is even greater. All I thought I knew melts away when play becomes creator. It just a humble me more and more. The heights just a grow and the bliss just a show and a humble me more and more. The more that I learn, the little that I know, and it humble me more and more. The truth sets me free and encourages me, and humble me more and more. Humble me more and more. Big up L42 anchoring love in New Orleans. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. Everybody keeps talking about super chats. I don't know anything about that. I just show up every day and share the daily self-love affirmations because that's what I need to do. Big up Fernando. You know, we advance now into modern technology. I got a booking link, apt.link/ask Lisa Legs. You need some clarity? Ask Lisa Legs. You know, I used to get so thrown off guard when people would compare me to her. But now I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to anchor love any means necessary. Speaking of anchoring love any means necessary, do y'all see how late I'm starting today? Like, the disturbances in the force are real. But we don't care how a Decepticon may feel because we're going to anchor love every day.
You know the deal. And it's Sunday, which means that after these affirmations, I'm gonna bust down a brand new beat for my freestyle challenge this week. And we started off the show with Janine Humble Me. Because it's like the more that I know about me, it just humble me more and more. I'm so humbled by the greatness that I'm discovering within me as I exude gratitude innately, bigging up the ankle of crew and ting, because you already know the message of love is what we bring. Let's get into it. We got a T tag message from the stash for today's Sunday self love message to reevaluate and inspire motivations to propel forward into living dream life. You ever live the life of your dreams for real? Master the unknown by knowing your deep self. The T tag message is on point, just like I expected. Imagine, and I'm gonna try and show you so you can see I'm not making it up. Ooh, come on, lighting. Am I supposed to tap the screen to get it to focus? Is that gonna work? Man, that's crazy. I've done this before. There we go. There we go. Right angle. Boom. Master the unknown by knowing your deep self. You know, that is literally how I am the Jamaican Jedi that you know me to be. It's by knowing my deep self, knowing the force within, so that I can navigate the force around me with clarity. We'll get into it. Wagwan, ask Lisa Legs. It's time for another daily self-love message. Today we have a Sunday self-love message to reevaluate and inspire, re-inspire. I don't even know if that's a word. A Sunday self-love message to reevaluate and re-inspire motivations to propel forward into living dream life. Yesterday, I want to apologize to everyone that was looking forward to checking out the bars. But yesterday, I got a phone call and it interrupted the audio, and the audio never came back on. So now, I've got to figure out how to edit the videos from my GoPro to share just the bars from yesterday with you, because it was very profound as I closed out using Go Appel Closer beat for the freestyle challenge beat of the week. So, as we continue to anchor love in flow and get into this big time learn and grow vibes, I am honored to see that the love is even more potent than ever before. When I tell you I am so honored to serve in this time, where, let me rewind the beat and come again from the top. Manifestation 2.3, prepare to win. Very fitting. With being mindful 1.3, stop and consider. Because you know what I'm saying? You know, the best time to stop and consider, to reevaluate and re-inspire your motivations to propel yourself forward into living your dream life is at that moment when you can taste it, when you've worked so long towards it. You might be even battle weary and burnt out. You might be battle weary and burnt out. You understand? So when you reevaluate and re-inspire your motivations to propel yourself forward into living your dream life, it's because you've worked so much to be able to even have access to living your dream life. And sometimes when the road has been long and tumultuous, we forget why we started. I'll use myself for example. Art of Healing Community Center started because I wanted to uplift girls. I wanted girls to have a safe place to be, just to go and be. And my music really set that off, because when I got in the studio for the first time, Gratitude to Scott Storch. Big up Scott Storch for putting me in the studio and really training me to be this master musician professionally when it comes to recording and my work ethic. I'm really grateful for the firm foundation that he built for me. So Scott Storch set me on a trajectory to recognize that my gift is profound. And so I decided to use my gift for profound reasons. I did not want to be another girl rapping about bling and how much I can take another girl man. That's not me. I uplift people in real life. So I wanted to create music that would be uplifting. I looked around and I realized that more power to the girls out there that are making their money and taking care of themselves and their family. But I refuse to lead girls down a slippery slope of destruction. It's all about the art of the lady. So yes, as I reevaluate and re-inspire my motivations, as I am personally facing living my dreams, as the prophecy has been fulfilling expeditiously, I am needing this Sunday self-love message to reevaluate and re-inspire motivations to propel forward into living dream life. Because I had to ask myself, do I even want this still? Do I still want this? Do I still want this for all the reasons I want this? Am I still doing this for the reason that I started? You see me sitting here, right? The answer is yes. So I continue to do my best. So we have manifestation 2.3, prepare to win, with being mindful 1.3, stop and consider from the foundation deck. We stop and consider as it positions us to properly prepare to win. We don't want to take anything or anyone for granted. We don't want to take anything or anyone and not adequately determine what we need to proceed. We don't want to underestimate ourselves or anyone else. Inner Child 4.6, I learned by example. I have learned what I've created by the example that I have set for myself. By Reveal and Heal 1.4, I relax, relate, and release. I relax and relate to myself and the moves that I've made as it shows me what I've created, why I've created it, and who am I as the creator. As I release unrealistic expectations, attachments, and remorse, or even shame for mistakes that I've made. Shame for the situation that I was born in that I had no control over. Shame for the moments when I self-sabotaged because I was afraid of my own greatness. It's not a game. So as I relax, relate, and release, Reveal and Heal 1.4 and Inner Child 4.6, I learn by example. Not just the example that I have set, but my mentors. I learn what the people need by the example they show me. This is how I glean as I prepare to win. Practicing being mindful 1.3 as I stop and consider. These 4 affirmations position me truly to be motivated all over again. Taking gigantic leaps of faith to propel me forward into living my dream life that I've worked so hard for. You have done the work. To be in the position that you're in right now with the opportunities afforded to you means you have done the work. Give yourself compassion and grace because you've done the work. The chalkboard that I'm using has a mantra painted on it. I am patient and compassionate with myself as I dominate my journey. Did I mention that I need these messages too? Did I mention that I am also just a member of the Ankle of Crew? doing the best that I can with what I have. Inner Child 4.6, I learn by example. Children are always learning. So as I reevaluate and reinspire my motivations to propel forward into living my dreams, I am going to be always learning as I learn how to sustainably maintain and reinforce the living of my dreams. But it's time for the bars though. Girl thing, I hope you're listening loud and clear to the less messages that I'm bringing. Listen keenly. Make sure you're paying attention when my words drop neatly on this beat. I'm ready to eat. Big up Foxy Brown anywhere you see her around town because she was a legacy baby. I saved up my lunch money to buy this album, and now I see clearly the time and place that I'm in to be the best version of me as I exemplify the art of the lady. Anchoring love 7 a.m. Eastern time daily, even though I might be a little tardy to the party like today. I still show up because I got words to say. And these affirmations are major keys for the way that we learn and grow, the way that we can learn and glow. Let's glow in flow. Come together, Anchor Love crew. We exude gratitude when we come through. Big up your breast and big up your chest. You know how we do. Lisa Legs in the place, ready to give you a taste of this race. The race is not for the swift, but for those who can endure their heart have it pure. Heart light like a feather, lighter than a feather even. My heart so light I go into orbit. I look down and I see the sky. This is the way we fly. Anchor Love crew coming through, representing at Gal Ting, Art of the Lady. As I anchor love on this fine Sunday, my freestyle flow I set off right now and I'm ready to grow. When me say me ready for grow, me grow in flow because me set up for glow. Everything happens for me, not to me, and that's why I live my life lovingly. Big Anchor Love crew mood, because I don't wanna be crude, lewd, or rude. Why? You think I want to see them cry? Because when I lick shots with my words, these verbs, these adverbs and adjectives make these nouns wanna frown. But nah, I'd rather put them in a position to wanna sit down and transform themselves and tap into their divinity. You know what I'm saying? They might feel like a clown when infiltrated they come true, making them feel silly. You know the dilly. We just building, and we don't care what a naysayer is thinking. Because the lights flash when we enter the building that the camera's going off. And this is just an example of me setting it off. Don't laugh unless you wanna be giddy and always be transmuting alchemist flow. Lisa Legs in the building. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, ask Lisa Legs. All roads lead to Art of Healing. Gratitude.